Hi, it's Colin Coward. I started The Volume to bring you some of the most authentic voices in sports. While you're here, make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks.
I've never seen a Sunday night news drop during the Super Bowl. Rap Sheet tweeted out a story that Stephen Ross, who supposedly offered Brian Flores $100,000 to lose a game. And let's not get it twisted. That was the right move, because if the Dolphins had Joe Burrow, they would have been in the playoffs this year. Hell, they might have been in the Super Bowl. It's Brian Flores winning those last two games in 2019 is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life watching NFL football. When you're 3-11 and to win your last two games, to go from drafting one overall with a historic quarterback coming out in the draft and ended up with Tua, like, it just, the results speak for themselves. Somehow he's still able to win 19 games, but didn't make the playoffs either time. The story basically says that if they find him guilty, there can be an owner's vote and they can vote him out. Now, I don't know any NFL owners. Like, if it was Dan Snyder, you'd be like, he's gone. They are 100% voting him out. And that story's kind of flying around too. Like, they're finally going to have their opportunity. Like, yeah, wake me when they kick Dan Snyder. We've been saying this for 6 years, and he's got nowhere. I mean, the closest it got, John Gruden got fired. So look, can we stop acting like Dan Snyder is going anywhere? Because it feels like Stephen Ross is closer to getting booted. But if Stephen Ross is friends with the owners, because it's just the 32 guys. Like, Roger Goodell works for all these guys. If those guys like him, they won't give a shit, and they won't vote him out. So to me, it's all going to come down to his relationship with his partners. If it's good, he's fine. If it's shitty, it's over. Now, I don't think necessarily the NFL wants to get in the business of booting people out of the league. I think it's a slippery slope. I know Mark Cuban has said that before. Now, when you do something that you got to go, you got to go. It was an easy one. Like, Adam Silver has gotten so much credit for so many years, kicking out Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling was one of the biggest pieces of shits in American history. People hated the human being. And Silver got all this credit when he finally booted him. It's like, bro, you wanted to do this forever. Like, you don't get credit for kicking out some big time, just absolute scumbag. And listen, is Dan Snyder that level of scumbag? Maybe. I don't know. Never met the guy. But clearly everyone in the league hates him. And I think one of the main reasons they want him out is because they want Bezos to buy that team. They want him to buy the Washington football team Commanders. Are they not I guess you got to call them the Commanders. Even though I really like the football team. I just would have called them the football team. They want Bezos to own that team. And if you're Bezos, like, you don't just want to own any team, right? You want to own the team that you want to own. Why? Because when you're worth $500 billion, you only buy things you want to buy. You don't like, well, I don't really want the Denver Broncos, but I want to get in the end. No, I want the Washington Commanders. That's the squad I want. And that's why I believe they truly want him out. Thanks for watching 3 and Out. You can check out the podcast below in the description. And make sure you subscribe right now to the Volumes YouTube channel.